Hey everyone, and welcome back to the JumpCut Play YouTube channel. I hope you've all been doing well. Back again today, and I've got Biggie Bane with me here.
How you doing? In the house.
It's been a while since we've both been on a video together.
I know, just a couple of busy bees, haven't we?
I know, but it's a monumental occasion, at least in my eyes, anyway. Because apparently there's new Matrix content coming in the form of a quote-unquote Unreal Engine 5 experience.
Yeah, that's to me, right, so I'm gonna hit out of what my immediate reactions of what this is gonna be is, because I know a lot of people will probably be sitting there going, it's, you know, like a Path of Neo remastered. Like I'm literally looking at the comments on the Polygon story, on the Polygon tweet, and it's like people just been like, that is this. I think it's going to be like, I remember doing an experience type thing. It was a VR thing for The Conjuring 2. It's going to be something that you'll play for probably 5 minutes. Like, that's kind of cool. You know, like a little something like, oh, it's in the Matrix. Oh, there's Mr. Anderson. Oh, I always called the Smiths Mr. Anderson because he just always said that. You know, they see the Smiths or something, or like, you know, one of the robots will be a glitch, and you're like, oh, it's the Matrix. And then I'm like, go see the movie, mate. That's going to be it. And
go see it.
What would you like to bring out of this then?
I don't know, because I do think it will end up being a VR type thing, or similar to that similar to that Radiohead thing that's just come out as well. I think it'll be something like that, like an exhibition of sorts. It might have props from the film that you can go and look at, or scenes that you can experience. But ideally, I'd like just like some kind of small open world hub kind of thing. You can have a bit of a pot around it. You can interact with other like imagine PlayStation Home, but the Matrix. Like just a little contained experience that you can go on for like an hour or so. And it'll obviously promote the movie, and you'll have cool shit in it. That's what I would like it to be. It's not going to be Path of Neo remastered. That's a hell of a long shot for an announcement that has been leaked with an image on the PlayStation Network. But something cool like that would be pretty cool to do.
The Unreal Engine 5, is that kind of widely used yet? Or isn't that like the thing they're like, oh, look what it can do
right I think now, that's what they're pushing onto, because I know Fortnite, I don't know if it's already on it or it's going to go onto it at some point. And again, I mentioned Fortnite because there's a rumored Matrix collaboration coming there as well. So it seems like they're just dipping all their hands into different games to have like one big promo push.
Yeah. Well, I think as well it would make sense because the Wachowskis had quite an interest in the medium of video games for what was the duration of the original trilogy, didn't they? Like when it came to Path of Neo or I'm forgetting the other one's name.
There's Enter the Matrix, which came first, and then there's Path of Neo, which came like a year after. And then there's the Matrix Online MMO, which ran to like 2009. And then if you Google the ending to the online of it, it's hilarious. It's the most anticlimactic thing you'll ever see.
Yeah, so I mean, I would like to see some sort of like, what it would be even cooler actually is like at the end of this experience to then go, by the way, 2022, there's a new Matrix game coming out or something like that. Like that would be cool. It's just because I think the Wachowskis are like, I know it's just Lana that's directing this one, but I think they have quite a like, there's sort of an expectation where they're just going to be like breaking ground in some way when it comes to these things, and there's a real emphasis in that with the Matrix Resurrections. So I'd be curious to see, like, I think I would be, although it's what I'm expecting, I'd be a little disappointed if it's just like one of those, like, oh, you play it for 5 minutes and then you go, all right, cool, see the movie, book your tickets, December 22, you know, whatever. But I mean, you buzzing to hit out with some moves on Fortnite is
oh, of course I am. Like, as soon as Trinity? They drop Neo and Trinity, I just like that credit card is like and we're getting those skins. There is another rumor I've seen actually for this Matrix Awakens thing, because a few weeks ago, as NFTs begin to dominate social media, there's Matrix NFTs, part of like I think it's called like a metaverse or something, and some people are theorizing that the NFTs will be part of this Awakens thing. I hope that's not the case, because I can't be asked with that.
Dude, I do not fucking know what those things are. Like an image, but it's like copyright image.
It's like a copyrighted image, but you can't.
I'll get into it.
This is how I'm going to try and explain it. It's like something you can't exchange, like for a like. You can't exchange it for the same kind of thing. It's really odd. There's somebody going to be in the comments like, that's not fucking what an NFT is, but that's my basic understanding of what it is.
Right, okay. Well, I mean, I'd like to think it didn't go down that route, but who knows?
These VR experiences, or just experiences as a whole, when films come out, they're a bit lackluster. Like, I've never played them because most of them are VR ones. I don't have a VR headset, but there's the Spider-Man one which came out. There's an Iron Man one. There's a John Wick one where you have to fight people in the Continental, which in concept is cool, but does it translate?
They never put the time or the money into these kind of things to make them worth anything more than like a quick tourist trip, I think. If you do want to play something that is like The Matrix, play Blood and Truth on PSVR, because there's a bit you're going along a corridor. I remember I played this one specific bit so many times because I thought it was one of the coolest things I'd ever experienced. And you're running, and there's people, you're just like leaning back and shooting behind them, and you jump through the window, and there's like a neon sign in front of you, and it goes in super slow motion. You can turn around and like you're shooting guys, and like the flex, the shards of glass are all like twirling and stuff, and they're reflecting the neon signs and stuff. It looks incredible. It's so cool. And like that's probably like, if you were looking for a video game, a modern equivalent to The Matrix, like that has some really, really good moments.
There is a game coming out, actually. It just reminded me that it looks a bit Matrix John Wick-esque. It hasn't got a name at the moment, but the developers behind the Hong Kong Massacre, which is like a top-down John Woo-inspired shooter, they're making an FPS at the moment, and I'll put some gameplay up over the screen in a minute, but like, it looks very inspired by The Matrix. It's like first-person shooter, and oddly, like in first-person shooters, the depth of field on a gun is normally like, the gun is in focus and then everything else is kind of obscured.
Right.
I don't know why, but this like approach has really like been in my head. Like they've got the guns obscured and everything past your line of vision is in focus. So it's kind of like really put you in like the shoes of like somebody's like face, like eyes, like really trying to emphasize like you're in the shoes of this person. It looks really cool, and it's hard to describe because there's so much going on in the footage, but it's like there's wild particle effects and slow motion. You can slide, you can dual weapon and stuff. It looks fucking awesome. But there's no release date or anything yet, unfortunately.
I think I maybe know what you're talking about.
It's been floating around.
The focus thing though, that's a really nice like element to add into a game like that. And it was something that I remember noticing for Alien Isolation, when you had the scanner. And there was a literal button so you could focus on the scanner, focus on the background. And I loved that because I thought, like you're saying, it was so immersive because it was like you were actually, looking there, you were like, I'm not looking at what's ahead of me right now. I need to see what this is saying. And that it is really immersive. I would like for more wee things like that. Wee things like that are like, that's what impresses me quite a lot when I'm playing games like that.
Game Awards, like I was saying before we start recording, I feel like the tickets go on sale for the film on the 12th. It comes out on the 22nd. So there's not a lot of time left for them to get this out there. So I feel like it's got to happen in the next week or so. I feel like we'll get a taste of it soon. If not, like, I feel like it'll come on at the Game Awards and then it'll be like, oh yeah, you can go play this right now. Go play it. But I'm just worried it's going to be, like you said, it's 5 minutes of here's some iconography from the Matrix franchise. Yay. I want it to be a bit more than that. It deserves more than that. If you have any theories on what the Matrix Awakens could be, let us know down in the comments below or tweet us at JumpCut_play. What could it be? We really want to know. I want to know, probably more than most people. It's Pathania. Let's just say it's Pathania. I believe everybody commenting under the Polygon article. It's Pathania.
It's got to be. It's the only explanation. This time of year, Game Awards. There's no other answer.
You'd be coming back to this video and be like, Epiphany.